Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Bommer number 2200-603 3-inch screen door spring hinge, half surface, steel base, adjustable tension, button tip, zinc plated. This is, in short, a storm door or screen door hinge is what it is. It's half surface, meaning that the leaf that mounts to the door is the surface mounted leaf. The term in that phrase, half surface, applies to the door. If you had a half mortise hinge, it would apply to the door where the leaf would be mortised to the door. But in this case, you have a half surface hinge, so that means that the leaf that attaches to the door is the surface leaf, is what that is intended to infer. This is what the hinge looks like, and I realize it's a bit obtuse to try to determine what the hinge looks like in this sort of presentation, but if I am standing on the push side of the opening, you would be standing on the pull side, and the hinge was on your right, and the door would swing out to you like this. Okay. Conversely, the frame is here, the door is in the pocket here, and now to me, you'd be on the push side and would pull up towards me. Completely non-handed. You can just simply turn that over, should you need. The 2200 is representative of the fact that this is a half-surface spring hinge. Used on light-duty doors is really what it's for. The 603, that means two things. It means it's steel base, but it means that it's zinc-plated for corrosion resistance. And if you have some exposure to the elements, zinc coating is a very good inhibitor of corrosion, rust, of things of that nature. There is a link below this video to the template which shows everything important dimensionally about the hinge. The 3-inch comes in terms of the height of the leaf, okay, on both the door and the frame. The location of the screw holes is also given in that technical drawing. And speaking of screw holes, wood screws are included in a complementary finish. And from that drawing you can see every other technical aspect of what this hinge is in terms of dimensional properties. Button tip, that's what this sort of tip feature is called. It's adjustable tension, meaning that with every hinge order that you get, you'll get at least one tension rod. And when the hinge comes from the factory, the tension pin is generally inserted into the hinge. And I've removed it here just so that I can demonstrate the hinge. So installation of this and setting the adjustable tension is quite simple. This is a tension collar, this ring that has the holes in it. There's not one down here. Assuming that you're installing it with the tension collar up, and you could install it with it down, but in the event that it's up, you're going to insert the tension rod into one of those holes and turn it clockwise. And as you turn it clockwise, you reveal new additional holes. And it's into one of those new holes that you would insert the tension pin. And that's what holds tension on that spring that's inside of there. Okay? Adjustable tension. How many hinges to use? 2, sometimes 3. The fact of the matter is you can't go wrong with 3 because you can share the work of the spring against all of the spring hinges. But generally 2 is going to work really well for you as well, because it's assumed that what you're installing or hanging with this is a relatively light door, 1 1/8, a 3/4 inch, some very thin wood door that's going to have some screen feature to it, etc. This hinge is available in all of the common finishes: brass, satin polished, chrome, satin polished, prime coat, black japanned is very common, obviously zinc, bronze, oil rubbed, satin. Okay. The last thing I'd like to point out to you in this video is the Bommer logo, and right above it it says Made in USA, a fact that Bommer is quite proud of, as am I to represent them. If you have any questions on the Bommer 2200-603 half-surface zinc-plated screen door hinge or any other Bommer product, please feel free to reach out to us.